Hi, Kate Culver here with Song to Gaia. So I thought I would drop a little video on you just to talk about how we can keep our energy up this time of year. It is such a stressful time, and we get caught up in the busyness of the holidays and the busyness of our lives. It's just end of year craziness. And we can have a lot of stresses right now, whether it's money stresses or work stresses or family stresses. Um, and all of those things really deplete our energy and bring us down. So I wanted to give you some tips on how to keep yourself up and ready for whatever comes your way this season. One of the things you want to do if we're trying to recharge our batteries, right, and we're looking for that plug, we need to address our body, our mind, and our spirit. So when we address all three of them, then we really get the full volume. We get up to 100% of recharged. When we only address one or two of them, we can't ever really get ourselves back fully in form. So body, basically we're talking about moving and having some kind of an exercise program or some kind of a workout that you do. And my thing is, if you don't like crunches and sit-ups and push-ups and things like that, don't do them, but there are lots of ways we can move our body. A great way is to dance. When you're in your home, you can turn on the radio, turn on Spotify, whatever your choice of music is, and then dance. And don't dance like you went to a concert and you were dancing, or a bar and you went dancing, right? Dance like you're thinking about the extremities you have. Make sure that each of your body parts reaches to all those extremes, and do it and have fun with it, right? Nobody's watching. So just really push the limit to how many times you can move your body in a direction, or how many different directions you can move your body in, right? Just lots of fun. And you can do it right there in your home. It doesn't matter what the weather is. But regularly, get up and dance. Take a dance break. And then there's our mind. And our mind can be one of the worst culprits in terms of draining our battery. We have an internal dialogue oftentimes just going on and on and on, keeping us in a loop of either putting ourselves down or being frustrated with the world. When you catch yourself looping out in a negative way, you realize you're just feeding that energy out, and you're going to get more of what you put out, right? So you don't want to spend time looping out on those thoughts that don't serve you, that don't get you moving. Meditation is a wonderful way to do that. And there are other things you can do to quiet your mind. And there's lots of ways you can do meditation to quiet your mind. A lot of people say that they are not good meditators. They can't sit and be quiet, and they get frustrated because they never can tell themselves to be quiet long enough to actually get that rest. So a technique, if you're not a good meditator, that's not your style, generally, you would not think it was your style, then what you can try is, when you're sitting, don't tell yourself, don't talk, or stop talking, or, I'm not supposed to be talking. What you want to do is think about things that your senses are experiencing. So can you feel your butt on the chair? Can you feel your shirt on your shoulders, on your arms? Can you feel, like right now I'm feeling the wind blowing by my face? Or there might be sounds. The cat might be sitting beside you purring, or the birds might be outside singing. And then try to take all of those things and hold them in your mind together, right? So that you're feeling your butt on the chair, you're feeling your clothes on your body, you're hearing the sounds, you're smelling smells, you're feeling whatever physical sensations that your body can feel. and just try to sit there and be conscious of all of them at once. Your mind will automatically quiet. It can't chatter when you're that focused. And that's what we're really looking for. We're looking to stop the chatter. And when you get to that place where you can just sort of hold that, you can relax and you know that you're in the now. You're in this moment because everything that you're focused on is just the present moment. So that's a great way. If meditation is not your thing, give that a try and see if that doesn't help. And then the third one was spirit. Now, this is where we're going to get the most bang for our buck. This is where we're really going to get a charge going on. If we've addressed the other two things, this is going to top off that battery completely. And a great way to do that is be in nature. There's nothing like nature to lift your spirits. I have a couple of different practices I do. One is called a sit spot, and it's a place where I go and I just observe and I watch what's going on, and I kind of get into just the flow of what's in the moment. It's like a meditation, a lot like meditation, only your eyes are open and you're really paying attention to what's going on around. Or taking a hike. Oftentimes we'll think about going out for a hike, and when we get back, we might think, oh, I should be so tired, but I'm not tired. My mind is clear and I feel invigorated and I'm excited. There's an energy surge that comes from that, putting out that energy. So even though we're talking about recharging our batteries, we are doing actions to recharge them, right? We're not sitting on the couch, being a couch potato, not doing anything. That's not how you get rest, right? That's how you kind of fall into that low juice space. The best way to recharge is to get out and do. Make your mind focus on things that are uplifting and joyful, and stopping that chatter, that negative chatter, right? And being physical, moving your body, getting out and taking a hike, and getting in nature to raise that spirit. And the last thing I'd say about raising your spirits, there is nothing like gratitude to raise your spirits. When you get into a pattern of reminding yourself regularly how much you have to be thankful for. And if you're watching this video, if you have the capacity to do that, you have a lot to be thankful for, right? You're breathing. You are not 6 feet under. There is a lot to be thankful for. So putting yourself in a place of gratitude, in a state of gratitude on a regular basis. Try doing it multiple times a day, but always do it when you get up in the morning, and think about it when you go to bed at night. What are the things that you could be grateful for from that day? And how is it I want to start my day? I want to start my day in a grateful and uplifted space. So remind yourself and feel them, right? Don't just list off the things I'm grateful for. Take time with each of them. I'm grateful for the bird song in the morning. I love hearing that way to wake up with them twittering and talking to each other. I love that feeling. And really examine each and every one of your gratitudes for all the ways in which it fills you. If we do all these things, our battery is going to stay charged, and we will be able to be the joyous, fun, family-oriented, community-oriented people we want to be this time of year. We'll be able to really provide for our loved ones in the way that we truly want to provide for them at this time, to be that joy and to be that blessing in their life. Thank you for joining me today. Look forward to another video in a couple of days. I'm going to go into some of these things in a little bit more detail. And I also want to let you know that there is a course coming up that's going to help find that joy in you. and find out what are the next steps for you. What kind of new, emerging, joyous being are you scheduled to be next? And if you'd like some help in discovering that, we've got a women's group that is a wonderful place to be in community and sisterhood, and we will get to the bottom of what it is that's your next step, and then give you an initiation to get through it. So, songtogaya.coachesconsole.com, and that's where you can find that. songtogaya.coachesconsole.com. The link is going to be right below. You'll be able to find it. Check out the program. It's called the Circle of Initiation, and look forward to being with you again real soon when I bring you the next video. And then in my third video, got a real surprise for you. Have a great day. Namaste.